Hey guys, how you doing? It's KJ here from the Scariest Movie Ever Made and RiggedReality.com, and this is my Sandy Hook Illuminati Satanic Ritual confirmed video. Those of you who are familiar with my work, my YouTube channel or my website, you know that this is a subject I get into quite a bit. I did a few videos on some of the other shootings we've had over this past year that I believe were psyops, if you will. Two on the Batman killer, and I did one on the Sikh temple. Alright, so you can check those out on the channel. So now we have Sandy Hook, guys, and first off, I want to say thank you to a couple of my subscribers who've been sending me great information. Mega White Sox 05 and Mark MARC 55 Eyes IZE. Guys, thank you. Thank you very much for sending me the stuff you've sent me. It really helped me fill in the gaps, and typically when something like this happens, like this shooting, I don't jump right into making a video. I'll give it a few days until the dust settles, and each day that passes, I find, that's when the story starts to really kind of come out on what's going on. And there's a lot, man. It's hard for me to keep up with. Every day there's something new. So I knew I needed to go ahead and tackle the video. I'm going to show you some things in here you've already seen on this, maybe. And then I'm going to show you some things I'm pretty sure you haven't. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's save some time. First off, here's the big one. A lot of you guys already know about, probably. If not, Sandy Hook was actually in The Dark Knight Rises, the Batman movie. So check this out real quick from Adrenaline Junkie.
Well, as I'm making a video today in regards to some information that somebody has thrown my way, but I wanted to bring this to your attention. Now, here's a scene from Batman, The Dark Knight Rises. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. What was the name of the school where the children were shot this past Friday in Connecticut? I'm going to zoom into this picture here. The name of that school was called Sandy Hook, okay? There it is right there, Sandy Hook. This is a scene in the Batman, The Dark Knight Rises. It's right there, Sandy Hook. And if you go farther in the scene, one of the guys points down at this name, Sandy Hook, like making an emphasis on the name. All right, guys, this is also a clip from Batman, The Dark Knight Rises. Here's a question for you. What part of Colorado did the James Home premiere shooting take place? What part of Colorado was that? That was Aurora, Colorado, where that shooting took place. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to bring this to your attention. This is just one of many instances where the government, the Satanic occultic Illuminati, is putting in your face what they was going to do before it took place, and people didn't catch on till years down the road, and finally see it.
All right, so we're going to keep moving on, but he makes a great point, and this is what they do. It's called lesser magic. They include us in the spell, okay? A lot of people who watch this video or other videos on the Illuminati, I know you don't get it, and you get angry, or, you want to make negative comments or whatever, and I understand that. And I'm not trying to talk down to you, but it's really just ignorance. Do a little research, do a little studying, and you're going to see this is the way things work. I'm going to show you some solid examples of that. And I'm going to get back to some Batman stuff here in just a little while. So here we go, man. So we got that, right? Pretty big stuff, I'd say. Well, since then, things just keep getting crazier. Check this one out right here. I'm sure you probably saw this, but it's just a quick example of the way the media was already starting the hype before this shooting happened, as far as getting rid of guns.
That we may as well just quote or paraphrase from the end of his article. Our current gun culture, Whitlock wrote, ensures that more and more domestic disputes will end in the ultimate tragedy, and that more convenience store confrontations over loud music coming from a car will leave more teenage boys bloodied and dead. Handguns do not enhance our safety. They exacerbate our flaws, tempt us to escalate arguments, and bait us into embracing confrontation rather than avoiding it. In the coming days, Javon Belcher's actions and their possible connection to football will be analyzed. Who knows? But here, wrote Jason Whitlock, is what I believe. If Javon Belcher didn't possess a gun, he and Cassandra Perkins would both be alive today.
All right, barf. But that happened before the shooting, okay? It's just one example, and you can turn on any news channel right now, and that's all they're talking about is getting rid of guns. They call it gun control. It's not gun control. There's plenty of rules on the books already for that. They want to get rid of the guns. Why? Well, because we're watching the maturation of the New World Order. We're watching it come upon us a lot quicker right now. And before they can completely take control of us, of our nation, of the people, they've got to get rid of the guns. Same thing Hitler did. This is history repeating itself, all right? And it's happening here in America. I know it's hard for many people to believe, but this is what's up. All right, guys, and check this one out. This is supposed to be Emily Parker's father. She was supposed to be one of the victims from the shooting. Interesting fact on Emily Parker. The shooting was around 9:30 a.m. They created an Emily Parker Fund Facebook page for her Friday, December 14th, 2:39 p.m. So just several hours after the shooting, they already had a fund set up for her. I thought that was kind of interesting. So look into that too. Here's Dad, allegedly.
You're in Connecticut. Okay. So my name's Robbie Parker. My family is one of the families that...
Yeah.
Christopher Green, you're watching Green Wave TV, alternative media television. This might be the most important video I've ever released in the history of Green Wave. Over 3 years of doing this, President Barack Obama has just openly announced, officially announced, that starting January 1st, 2013, he will be waging war against the Second Amendment. He will be waging war against our Constitution, our Bill of Rights, our Declaration of Independence. Specifically, President Barack Obama will be empowering Vice President Joe Biden to confiscate what they call, quote-unquote, weapons of war.
All right, so you get the gist. All right, this is what's coming.
Ages of 5 and 10 years old.
Wipe away that tear. He's so emotional.
Their entire lives ahead of them. Birthdays, graduations, weddings.
Another fake tear.
Things of their own.
Anyway, that keeps going, guys, and it's sickening and disgusting. But they're appealing to the softer nature of us, especially, of course, here in America. And America has been, pardon the expression, but pussified, all right? We have been dumbed down and sensitized. Just look at anything on TV, look at your movies, everything's very, again, I mean, the whole idea of, being a man and all this has definitely been quashed. The whole idea of standing up for yourself has been quashed. The whole thing, guys. You see this. Our nation has been cut down to basically nothing. We're a nation of wimps now and wussies, and that's what it is. And no offense to the soccer moms out there, but that's a big push right now. All this emotional stuff on the news you see about the guns and all that stuff, it's all appealing to these soccer moms. All right, so. And anyway, so that's what they're doing. And, that's not the first time something like this has happened with the president's fake crying. Here's a good one I found on Bill Clinton. Check this out. This is what they do.
Let's look at Clinton walking the walk from last Thursday at his memorial service for Ron Brown. Go ahead and roll that tape if we have it. This is the one where, look, he's laughing, telling a big joke, sees the camera. Oh, no, let's cry. Have you seen this?
It's a joke, guys. It's a joke, and it's on us, okay? So we got to wake up. We got to see this stuff. All right, so now we go from there. Let's go down to some Kesha stuff. Let's see. Kesha. Here we go. This was interesting. Kesha's an Illuminati tool, another one of those Illuminati artists. I've done some videos on her recently, too. You can see her, doing all the Illuminati signs and all that good stuff, wearing upside-down crosses on the Today Show, things like this. But here's this right here. After the shooting, Kesha responds to Sandy Hook, the Die Young controversy. She had a song called Die Young. It's pretty big. It probably hit #1 for all I know. But, yeah, it was all about, just live for today because we're going to die young or whatever. And I'm a horrible singer, I know that. But that's the idea. So look into this a little bit, too. And, again, knowing there's that connection with the Illuminati, these are all witches, okay, so to speak, on a higher order. These are the devil's hands, okay, in our world. And there are spells, okay, and that's what these are. These are spells, all right? Do you think it's a coincidence that the Big song from Kesha that just came out prior to the shooting was Die Young, you know, and it's full of satanic imagery and stuff like that. No coincidence there. All right, so there's that. And if you think I'm crazy on the Kesha thing, here's Kesha right here on stage, and she is she's drinking blood, actual animal blood right here from a heart. And we're not sure what kind of an animal or whatever, but Clever Music did a story on this and confirmed it was actually real blood. So check this out. Alright, I'm not going to play the whole thing, but it's little kids singing her songs and fake drinking blood. And this is just one of many videos I found on that. So this shows the brainwashing. This shows the impact that these people have on our reality, right? So let's go ahead and jump from there now. You've probably seen this one right here. And I think this is interesting how all these things are kind of lining up. But right here... These two girls got pulled over in Texas for allegedly flipping a cigarette out the window, and that was it, right? And guess what? They both basically get raped on the side of the road by this female cop. I won't play the whole thing, but you're going to get the gist of it. She's digging. Now listen to this.
Over there a few minutes ago. I had a finger in my ass and a finger in my cookie, and this is so embarrassing to me.
So on the side of the road, this cop used the same glove on two women, put her fingers inside both of them, in their anuses and in their vaginas. Okay, so just goes to show, guys, this is no coincidence. That is more of the police state coming. Okay, and when they take our guns, that's going to be nothing. That's going to be Disneyland when they take away the guns.
The most important thing.
Here's another thing. How could this be a ritual? Does that kind of stuff really happen? A satanic ritual? Well, 9/11 was a satanic Illuminati ritual. And check this out. This is where Bush was as we were being, quote, attacked.
Get ready to read all these words on this page without making a mistake. Look at the letter at the end and remember the sound it makes. Get ready? Hi. Yes, hi. Get ready to read this word the fast way. Get ready? Yes. Sound it out. Get ready. Sound it out. Get ready. What word? Yes, get. Boys and girls, sound this word out. Get ready. What word? Steal. Yes, steal. Read these words the fast way. Get ready. Play. Yes, play. Get ready. Must. Yes, must. Let's read these words the fast way without making a mistake. Get ready. Kite. Yes, kite. Get ready. Kick. Yes, kick. Get ready. Steal. Yes, steal. Get ready. Play. Yes, playing. Get ready. Must. Yes.
Do I need to spell that out for you guys? All right, Bush was reading I Pet Goat or My Pet Goat in the classroom. That's where you get that I Pet Goat animation. That's where they got their name, and it was all about the Illuminati and rituals and whatnot. So if you're not familiar, check that out. All right, let's close this up real quick, guys. Here's this real fast. Lil Wayne did this video, my homie still, just before the Batman shooting. All right, he showed people in a theater, 12 people getting shot, and that's exactly what happened, right? Here's the Batman shooter. See him right here? Then here's the Olympics ceremony right here with what looks to be a bunch of people that look just like him. The Batman shooter with red hair. No coincidence there. Here's the Batman Illuminati card. Right there in the back is the movie theater. You see it there? You see the lights? There's Century Theater right there. Alright, here's Batman logo. Here's 9/11. Here's where the plane hit. Looks pretty familiar, right? Here we go. Here's a flipped image right here of... This is Batman right here on this side, and this right here is from Reichstag, okay, from the burning of the Reichstag factory, okay. This was the false flag that Hitler created to basically start it all right. Right over here, Batman, Illuminati symbol, of course, the one eye. Guys, this is all very real. This is what they do. Know their symbols and you'll know them. Here's Comic-Con, alright? Why is it just a one eye? It's Illuminati, guys. The Illuminati has created geek culture, alright? I'm a geek. I went to film school. I'm a movie dork, okay? Horror and sci-fi. They've created this, though. This is a means of control. It's a means of distraction to keep us distracted, focusing on our heroes on screen and all this stuff and not really paying attention to what's happening in the real world. It's all an illusion. It's all a mind control psyop. And here's the last, guys. Rise. The New World Order is rising before our eyes, guys. This is all happening now. Let's wake up.